I just need to once again talk about others, other sports other than the Red Sox. Yesterday, the Bruins had their head coach introduced, and I mentioned that yesterday that um, the the Bruins need to play better. They need to um, get get some talent on their roster. Like I said yesterday, they were 28th in the on the power play last year. They were below the Philadelphia Flyers. They need to get some more talent to reconstruct the roster. That has been a problem. Um, I just need to see more. And as far as the Patriots go, um, training camp will start in July for the Patriots. And I need to see the Patriots be better than 4-13, which they were last year. Today, this year, the Patriots have an established coach, an established operation. They they committed to Josh McDaniels, which I like, but I feel as well that he's a retread. He hasn't proved himself um, as an offensive coordinator without Tom Brady. Um, that that will remain to be seen how he will operate. Um, he has improved himself. He was fired in Las Vegas 3 years ago. His offensive rankings as a head coach was not very good. And so I look at that and I wonder what he'll be able to do with Drake May. Drake May um, is in his second year, and he needs to develop, but he also needs talent around him. And I also feel like they haven't done a lot in free agency. You know, they did a lot with the draft. They got Will Campbell. They got uh, the kid Williams in the draft. His name is Jason at the moment. But I look at that and I'm beginning to wonder how good this Patriots team is going to be, because last year, let's not forget, and I certainly won't, that the Patriots were 4-13 last year, and the offensive line, as we know, we well documented it. They were in shambles last year, and this year cannot be that same way. I'm anxious to see what they do moving forward. So, you know, as far as the Celtics off season goes, Brad Stevens needs to draft and get some younger players. They had a $5 million $5 million over the cap, and um, they were not able to win a championship this year, and they really they got to the second round against the Knicks and lost, which was a big mistake. Alexis, stop. Um, which was a big mistake. They got they have a $500 million uh, money over over the cap, and under the new CBA, if you spend over that much, there are there are there are penalties. So Brad Stevens needs to shed some money. Um, Drew Holiday, I know, was a big pot. I haven't heard his name thrown around lately. I heard that he was going maybe to the Dallas Mavericks if they had interest. I don't know if that has happened yet. Um, so I need to see what the Celtics do as far as finagling money off the books. And Kristaps Porzingis has a year left on his contract. If I was them, I would move him because he cannot stay healthy, and he had some kind of weird um, virus last year, which he could not play in the majority of the games to the regular season and the end of last season. That was a problem. Um, I just want to I I just want to see what what the young kids can do, and I think it's a bridge year for the Celtics. I think they will get better in 2026, 2027. Um, that's something that they need to do moving forward. Um, and and I want to and you know I want to also hit on the Patriots. As far as going into training camp, expectations for them. Um, Patriots need to be a playoff team this year. There's 3 wild cards for the Patriots, and they they need to be a playoff team. As I mentioned before, they were 4-13 last year. They need to get some talent. They got some receivers. They got Stephon Diggs. You know, um, and I just want Stephon Diggs to focus on playing football. Um, and help this team moving forward. And I don't I don't want any, funny business off the field. I need to see better from the Patriots moving forward. And as of right now, I don't see I don't see better, but I see a culture that Mike Vrabel has built. Um, and he's a no nonsense type of coach, which I like. Um, so I want to see how he can he can help the team um, moving forward. And just one more thing as well. I misspoke earlier when I said the Red Sox have been pitching well. They have not been pitching well. The relievers have struggled, and you know, last night Lucas Giolito was good. The bullpen was good last night. I want to see how the Red Sox uh, can maintain that and be good for a long stretch. With the win last night, they were three. They were going into last night. They were 4 games under 500. They won last night, so right now they're 3 games under 500. I need to see the Red Sox offense click on a regular basis, and I need to see them pitch well consistently, which they have not done the majority of the year. And I called into Joe Murray last night, and he asked me what I would do with the outfield. If I was the Boston Red Sox right now, you got Roman Anthony up here, who has nothing left to prove in Worcester. Trade William Abreu. Trade William Abreu. And make room for Roman Anthony. That's Roman Anthony belongs up here. And so you need to have him up here. Those are my thoughts for the day. I'll be back on tomorrow. Um, you can go to my YouTube channel at the Sports Wrap Up on YouTube, Instagram Live at Justin Tippett 71, and I'm also on Instagram at the Sports Wrap Up if you want to follow me. If you want to follow me there. Thanks for tuning in, and so long for now.